Light plays a very important role in our everyday life. Without light, we wouldn't be able to see anything around us. When light falls on an object and gets reflected into our eyes, only then can we see that object. This brings us to a very interesting concept of how light behaves and how it helps us observe the world, through reflection and shadows. Let's start with the source of light. Objects like the sun, a torch, and a bulb emit their own light. These are called luminous objects. Objects that do not emit their own light, like a chair or a wall, are called non-luminous objects. But how do we see non-luminous objects? It is because they reflect the light falling on them from a luminous source. That brings us to the concept of reflection. Reflection of light means the bouncing back of light when it hits a smooth surface. A mirror is the best example of a surface that reflects light. When you stand in front of a mirror, light from a source like a bulb hits your body, reflects off, hits the mirror, and then reflects back into your eyes, allowing you to see yourself. Try shining a torch at an angle onto a steel plate or a calm water surface. You'll observe how the light bounces back. This is reflection in action. Now let's talk about shadows. A shadow is formed when an opaque object blocks light. Opaque materials do not allow light to pass through them, like wood, stone, or your own hand. If you stand under the sun, your body blocks the sunlight and a dark patch forms behind you. That's your shadow. The shape of the shadow depends on the shape of the object, but not its color. Even a colorful object will cast a black shadow. There are some fun experiments you can do to understand this. Try placing a torch behind different objects like a plastic bottle, a glass tumbler, and a cardboard box. You'll observe that transparent objects like glass don't cast a strong shadow because they allow light to pass through. Translucent objects like frosted glass form faint shadows. Opaque objects like cardboard cast dark, sharp shadows. Shadows also tell us a lot about the position of the light source. When the light source is low, like in the early morning or late evening, shadows appear long. When the source is directly above, like at noon, shadows are very short. This principle is used in ancient sundials to measure time using the shadow of a stick. In real life, reflection is used in many devices: periscopes, rearview mirrors, torches, cameras, and even solar cookers. On the other hand, understanding shadows helps in shadow puppetry, theater lighting, and even astronomical observations like eclipses. So, the next time you use a mirror, play with a flashlight, or see your shadow dancing on a wall, remember, it's all thanks to the magical behavior of light. If you found this explanation helpful and love learning science through practical examples, then please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the Knowledge Nest, and share it with your classmates. Let's explore science together, one amazing topic at a time.